Hello everybody and welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where we are doing Resident Evil the board game. This is episode number 3, and after successfully completing our run of First Floor East A, where we nailed it, crushed it, escaped with very little threat increase, but primarily escaped with the shotgun and the sword key, the patrons chose where we'd go next, and it was close. It was close between second floor East A and second floor West A, but they chose West A, and they chose right because it just so happened that the important item we found in East A was the sword key, which of course was random. It could have been a different one, but it just so happens that the minute I set up this scenario, I could see that we start opposite a door that requires the sword key, and there's another door over here that requires the sword key, so I'm feeling quite good about this.
Resident Evil.
Now, I've decided to store most of our stuff in the chest. Of course, I had to bring the sword key with me so I could open those doors. Otherwise, we've got the handgun, the lighter, and knife, and I've got the shotgun with me as well. I didn't bring any ammo for the shotgun. I get 2 rounds back every scenario, so I'm back up to 6 after firing it just once last time. But you never know. We could run out. But I don't want to spend all my ammo with it. I want to keep as much as possible, so I'm going to try to only shoot it maybe twice this whole scenario. But we'll see. Things could get bad. It could go wrong. You never know what's going to happen. So we'll just have to hope that everything goes smoothly and it's all fine. But I don't know what we're going to find here on the map. Let's find out what our objectives are for second floor West A. Eerie silence awaits beyond the door. You're only welcome to this part of the mansion. Could the gunshot you heard really have come from up here? You strain your ears, but you can't make anything out. You can't decide whether that's good or bad, in truth. Your mind strays to your lost teammates, and any sense of relief is quickly replaced by shame. At least silence means you're unlikely to be attacked by something. Best explore while you can, before one of those creatures finds you again. If any of your comrades are holed up in these rooms, it's up to you to find them. In this scenario, you can explore your surroundings. If each exploration card has been drawn, If each exploration card has been drawn, all unexplored tokens have been discarded, and the item C card for this scenario has been collected, you can choose to successfully complete this scenario at any time. Wow, so I have to get rid of all the unexplored tokens as well? Like, there's quite a lot of them. There's quite a lot of them. I also can't help but wonder if I was supposed to come here. I don't know what's going to be in this room here, because if I came here right after doing West, if I didn't get the sword key actually, which was pure chance, it could have been any number of other items, then there'd be, well, I suppose I could still explore, but I couldn't get in here. So I don't know what's in this room, but if the C level item is in this room, then that would be... Uh-oh. That would be bad. Shuffle, so then it's got some rules here about setting up the decks. I didn't notice this. Shuffle 2 number 2 tension cards into the tension deck at the start of this scenario. And after completing this scenario, if indeed you're successful, add the second floor West B scenario card to the map and shuffle the 3 tension card into the tension deck. All right, so what am I adding to the tension deck here? I don't want to be adding more tension cards. They're my least favorites. Oh, God. Why can't I add more of the nice and friendly ones, please? Things are going to get... If we succeed this scenario, things are going to get bad pretty quickly. Here is the tension card 2 that we're shuffling in. No escape. 2 copies of this. The closest door rattles and shakes, the handle shuddering before being suddenly thrown open. Open the closest non-locked closed door to the character. So this is going to undo our very favorite tactic, which is, so I'm putting one on the bottom and one on the top, and then I'm giving it a shuffle. Smoothly is boring. I want death-defying action. This is a survival horror, Chaticus, not an action movie, okay? Smooth is death-defying. Action is not death-defying. Action is death. Brutal death. Anyway, we got a nice picture of Chris here getting ready for the mission. So, I'm going to beeline straight to that door there. I want to know what's in there. Like, we'll come back and do the rest of this later. But I brought the sword key. I'm going to use it. Well, this is, this is art, I guess, from the HD remake. But yeah, I mean, Chris, also, Resident Evil 1 was back when Chris looked like a relatively normal human being. Unlike beefy Chris from Resident Evil 5. Unlike Nemesis, doors in this game are my friends, and they're helpful. So of course the game is like, add the 2 cards that have the doors start to betray you. The betrayal, it begins. It's only gonna get worse from here. Okie dokie, so that's all of our decks set up. We're all set, ready to go. And we could start with our 4 actions, which I guess is gonna be 1, 2 to move over here and open this door. Which I can because I have the sword key. And then I guess 3 is walk into the room and see what happens. Hello? Who is here? So this is in encounter level 2. A Cerberus. And... hang on. You see a little better now, I guess? 2 corpses. So the bad news is that I am, I'm pretty much out of kerosene. So I really need to find some more. But I've got 1 action left, so I might as well put 3 bullets into this Cerberus and hope that that's good enough. I also need to find some handgun ammo, actually. So, that's 3 bullets off of the handgun ammo there. So, it feels like a lot, but what am I going to do? Like, I can't just have this Cerberus wandering around. Hey! It's dead. Nice. Off to a good start, at least. I don't feel like I wasted that shot. And that's it for actions, so we're straight over to tension phase. All clear for now. Soft light paints your surroundings. On any other night, in any other place, you might call the atmosphere relaxing. But not here, not now. This is a nightmare. Yeah, well, if we pull the green cards now, it's only going to get worse. So I'm not going to bother burning... oh, I could burn both of these corpses for 1, so let's do that. So we'll spend 3 actions to go 1, 2, and then we can burn every... oh, I'm not adjacent to that corpse because there's a wall. Yeah, screw it, I'm not going to burn them then. So then we can go... 4 actions just takes us up to here. Next tension card is still all clear for now. Fear, hunger, exhaustion. All our demons threatening to drag you down. But you won't let this evening be your last. Where another might find defeat, you only know resolve. You're a member of STARS, and you have a duty to perform. It's called STARS. No one spells the abbreviation out. I just thought it'd be funny. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, pick up the item, 2, back to here. No, that's 3. Actually, yeah, we'll pick up the item, see what it is. Green herb! Oh, I was hoping for handgun ammo. So my final action, I guess, should be to open this door. I mean, all that's going to happen is that zombie's going to move vaguely towards me. Which I suppose is probably just helpful. So final action, open the door. And then it's time for enemy reaction. This guy moves up. He's like, "Brr!" No, hang on. He's like... Alright, now, the question is, do I kill this guy? Or... do I just not care? Oh, tension card. So enemy reacts. Tension card! This place looks mercifully secure of enemies, but for how long? Best not push your luck. Place this card next to your active character's tile with 6 wound tokens on it. If you begin your tension phase on this tile, discard a token instead of drawing from the tension deck. That's really useful, but unfortunately it's not really helpful on this tile that I'm on. It would have been really useful if I was on the corridor right nearby. I think I'd probably just push him into this space and then lock the door behind me. Or maybe just run past him. The thing is, there's quite a lot of exploration for me to do on this map, though. And I have to do that, so... yeah. Still, though, this area is kind of empty now. I don't really need to come back to these 2 rooms. Although, it's just a shame the respite tile is here, with all the corpses on it as well. Alright, let's just, let's ditch this guy, I think. Here's what we'll do. We will spend an action to run into here, and we'll spend another action to hit him with the knife. So I don't want to use up my ammo. Come on, get him! Nope, that's a miss. So now he attacks me back, unfortunately, because I missed a melee attack with the knife. So I take 1 damage from his attack, and then I get a free push against him. So I shall push him over here. And then I shall use my 3rd action to close this door. Aha! And my final action, I'll just keep moving. Alright, tension card time. All clear. Fatigue burns hard, your muscles complaining as much as your frayed nerves on this long night of sustained horror. But for a moment at least you've found respite. Pause to calm your nerves and consider your next move. I really like the idea of pulling this tension card while you're like literally under attack. It hasn't happened, but it will. Alright, so 4 actions left. I'm still just running along this corridor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tension card. Gunshots in the distance. Gunfire punctuates the air ahead, accompanied by violent screeching, then silence once more, as your unknown ally makes their escape. Draw cards from the encounter deck until a card with a spawn entry is drawn and place it in the discard, then shuffle the rest back in. That's nice. I like this one. I like this idea that there's other stars people in the house running around and interacting with the enemies and things. It's cool. So the top card is Open Doors, Spawn of Cerberus. So that comes out. Shuffle this one back in, and off we go. Okie dokie. So 4 actions left, and we're heading up to the locked door here with the which we need the sword key to open. So 1, 2, 3, and then we unlock the door. I've got a sound effect for this that I haven't updated yet, which I think is actually reloading the shotgun, but there was a very similar key sound from the original game when you would open doors. So now we actually get to go straight to Exploration Card 3, which is exciting. Oh. Shit. I'm not as excited about this now. It's just a room full of zombies and items. Boo! Well, I only have, I don't even have 1 action left. Oh, God. That's real bad, huh? Oh, God. This got off to a bad start. This is a bad start. It's time to use the shotgun. Oh, my God. There's not even any good... I'm disappointed. There's not even any good items. Well, they react by moving into my space. Oh no, they don't get to attack because they don't have range. They don't have range. They just move into my space. Okay, that's fine. We'll blast them next time with the shotgun. Hopefully this tension card is not real bad. Nope, don't worry folks, it's all clear. All clear. Oh, yeah. Well, oh no, this is the symbol for the dogs. So we're still okay. Alright, so I guess we're going to shoot the shotgun at one of the zombies as action number 1. Alright, come on. Okay, so that's 2 damage. Yep, so we kill one of them. The attack was successful, so the zombie is killed. He doesn't become a corpse because of the shotgun's special rules, and also because of Chris's special rules. So there's 2 reasons why he doesn't become a corpse. Now, I didn't kill the other zombie, unfortunately. So I've got 3 actions left, so I could blast him. I was hoping for a big attack there, but I didn't get it. Oh, there's also an encounter on this tile, which I should have resolved when I walked onto the tile. So that's my bad, so I'll just do it now. Things are escalating. I didn't notice the token, I forgot. I was so excited to open the door. After resolving all spawn entries on the cards drawn with this card, replace the closest corpse with a zombie. Well, that's fine. That actually is going to have the same effect. I mean, if the zombie I just killed had become a corpse, this would have been a very unfortunate out-of-sequence occurrence. But because I didn't, that means this corpse becomes a zombie, and that's fine, because it's very far away. For now, until I get no escape and that door opens. Okay, so... right, having resolved that, I guess I'm gonna blast this other zombie, not with the shotgun, but with 3 bullets, which takes me down to 9. Come on, man. Get it, 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 get it. Alright, so that's push back twice. So it goes 1, 2. With 2 actions left, I think I'm just going to go pick up these A tokens. So we'll go 1, 2 into this room. See what I get, which will help me decide what I want to do about this last zombie. In the meantime, he reacts by coming 1 step towards me. And we have a tension card. Which is Supply Cache. There are plenty of supplies here, if only you can clear out some of the enemies and investigate properly. Place this next to the tension deck with 5 wound tokens on it. Each time an enemy is killed, or a corpse token is discarded using kerosene, discard a token from this card. If the final token is discarded, discard the card, then draw a card from the item A deck. If it's full, put the item straight into the item box. Okay, well that's cool. Right. That's good and helpful. I've drawn 2 very nice tension cards, so that's a nice start. So I'll take a step over here and pick this up, see what it is. That's 2 of my actions. Hey, handgun bullets! We can probably take care of that zombie now, but I really would like some kerosene. So my last 2 actions are step over here and pick this one up. Oh, that's a B card. That shouldn't be in there. What is this? Nope, that's just being shuffled in from... That's the old key from the last game. A dagger. If this character is attacked by an enemy in the same or an adjacent square and fails their evade roll, discard this to pass the evade roll instead. Well, I'll probably need these handgun bullets, but that's me all out of actions for now. So, back to zombie reaction. I don't know why I keep doing this. And then tension card. A soft light paints your surroundings on any other night, in any other place. You might call it relaxing. But this is a nightmare. I feel like I'm getting quite a lot of all clears. This mission's gonna get really hard really soon. Alright, here's 3 actions to go. 1, 2, and then blast this zombie with 3 bullets. So we're down to 6. That's half our starting ammo. But he's in the way. Oh my god, a complete miss. I've got 1 action left. Do you know what? I might just stand in front of him, because he's not even going to be able to hit me, because he's not got his escalated attack, so his range 0. So I might just lock him in this room. It's just a lot of zombies on the map already. But yeah, my final action then, because I'm wasting all my ammo, is to move up to here. So then it's their reaction, so he comes in here. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get you. No, you're not. There's a lot of, Chaticus, for those of you that haven't played the video game, there's a lot of sort of ducking and running past enemies. And of course I do actually need to kill enemies to get the supply cache, but it might not be worth it. And also we need to get all these Explorer tokens as well. I hope we find some more room doors that we can open with the sword key too. Anyway, tension card. Oh my god. Low growls torment you. Sinister whispers that bleed from behind closed doors and through thin walls. The zombie whispering in your ear as it caresses your hair. In this hellish place, little respite is offered. Only moments to catch your breath for as long as you dare. Alright, so, first action, move away from the zombie, so I have to make an evade roll. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad I passed that. That's barely a pass. But if I just failed that last attack and then failed this roll, I'd be so cross. Right, I'm closing this door. Back to the room you came from, sir. I don't feel like that was necessarily the most productive trip, but it wasn't the worst either. So the last 2 are just movements. 1, 2 down here. And that's it for now. Tension card. Yeah, there's no reactions, right? No, all the doors are locked. For now. Vigor Mortis. The enemies lunge forward unpredictably, nails clawing through the air as their teeth snap with bestial hunger. Enemies on the same tile as the active character immediately perform a reaction. If there are no enemies, draw 2 more tension cards. There are no enemies currently on my tile, so... sad. Dust falls above in a thin trail accompanied by the thump of footsteps. They're on the hunt. Looking for you. All appear safe, but you don't dare relax. In this haunted nightmare, the slightest lapse of concentration can lead to an untimely demise. I've got all the unclears. I need all the all-clears. I need to find a typewriter and reset this deck. Is what I need to do. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any ink ribbons, so I can't even do that. Anyway, if we want to complete this mission, we have to go into this room, so we might as well go see what we can find that's useful. Although I've got pretty much a full inventory, so I probably need to use some of my handgun ammo to kill some zombies, which I have been trying to do and failing miserably. So here's 3 actions. 1, 2, 3 to open the door. And then I don't want to spend action number 4 to reload. I don't want to walk into the room either, because I'm going to spawn things in this corner. Didn't the card say reshuffle? I don't know, you only reshuffle the tension deck, Alessandro, when you run out. And that's only because we're on the nice missions. Later on, Later on, when the tension deck runs out, we just lose. But for now, when the tension deck runs out, we reshuffle it because I think you're thinking of one of the encounter cards, which was after we resolved it, reshuffle, but not the tension deck, which is this one here. Skip the last action. I guess I might as well actually use it to take the green herb and go back up 1 health. It's pretty much overkill, but I need the inventory space anyway. Alright, tension card. All clear for now. A light flickers overhead, caught in an uneven struggle against the shroud of darkness surrounding you. Better you not remain here, lest it fails. This is the escalation attack for zombies, so zombies are extra scary this round. They can hit me adjacently, so let's hope that the 2 encounter cards in this room are relatively safe. And not just, like, the worst. Spawn a corpse and place a yellow unexplored token on this tile. Now I need to run out the room and come back in because I need to get rid of all of these exploration tiles. Locate the closest tile to the active character that contains 1 or more enemies and at least 1 non-locked closed door. Open the door. The doors. They can't be trusted. Do I have a door sound? I do. I mean, I feel like that's exactly what I did. Right. 3 actions left. So it's 1, 2, 3 over here. We'll pick up this A item. And then the enemies react, so this guy's going to start coming back. And tension card. A ghastly sense. What? A ghastly sense of animation possesses your foes, their bodies writhing unnaturally as they move. Place this card next to the tension deck with 6 tokens on it. While this card is in play, always use the symbol printed on this card when... Oh, shit. So basically now we're using the escalated attack for zombies for 6 rounds. It's bad. The zombies are excited. Shut up. Right, so I will pick up item A, which is something good. More handgun bullets. Right, it's time for a murder spree. Why don't I have enough space for anything? I'm really hoping to find some kerosene. But I'm not going to find... I have to come back in this room anyway, so I might as well go kill this zombie and then come back. The problem is, I'm so worried about this tension deck, because I've had, like, all of my unclears. All of my all clears. So, right, 3 more actions, so it's 1, 2, 3, and when this zombie comes, I'm going to blow his brains out. Right, so zombie reaction is 1. Actions reset. That was 1 round, so this ticks down to 5. Oh no. Yeah. Stumbling footsteps echo along the corridors, chasing your every move. Lay low and don't let them find you. Place this card next to the tension deck with 4 wound tokens on it. If a character makes an attack while this card is in play, after resolving the attack, draw a card from the encounter deck. So, this is really bad, because this just starts spawning loads of enemies. And things can really get out of hand if I'm not careful. I also forgot to roll for the 2 zombie tokens when I moved through them down here. So forgive me for that. I always forget this thing. When you take an action in a space with a corpse, you have to roll for it. To see if it gets up. So, this would have been the first corpse. That's fine, and this would have been the second corpse. That's also fine. So fortunately we didn't miss any rules. Okie dokie. Right, so now I've got a big problem. I think I should just explore more. Oh, this tension deck is just going to get so bad, but I need these to go away. Specifically, I need Sinister Echoes to go away, and I've got so many turns. Oh, this is going to be a real bad round. Oh, good night. Good night, hackers. I'll catch you next time. This respite card would have been so good if I could have benefited from it. Right, so... I'm going to spend 2 actions to just go 1, 2. Open this door and see what's beyond it. And we're going to run out of space on camera. Let's find out if we do. So this is door number 1. We might be okay, actually. There's another zombie. Oh, there's a typewriter. But there's no way for me to get ink ribbons. There's no ink ribbons in the A deck, is there? The only way to get ink ribbons, I think, is to fail a mission. No, it just says discard ink ribbons. Yeah, I don't even know how we get ink ribbons. Oh, ink ribbons are generated at the start of each scenario. Oh, you start with 1 ink ribbon. Okay, great. Well, good thing I looked that up. I have 1 ink ribbon. And I will use it as soon as possible to reset the tension deck, particularly while these are not in it. Okay, fine. Good. So this is our new mission. Get to the typewriter and reset the deck. Right, we've got 2 actions left. And I still can't do any attacks. And I still can't pick anything up. So I think my best course of action is just to run to the typewriter. Which means basically I'm just going to go stand in a space with this zombie. 1, 2. This map is actually not too big. There's 1 unknown door, which is the one next to me. I don't know what's in there. Probably another room full of zombies. Probably. Alright, so we start with an attack from the zombie. That's in my space. Oh, actually we start with reaction. So he comes here. And then it's attack from the zombie in my space. Successfully evaded, so I can push him. So I'll push him away from me towards this direction. Then it's tension card. Please be an all clear. Please be an all clear. Oh, yes! Fear, hunger, exhaustion. Oh, we had this one. Okay, cool. Now, it's worth noting as well that I need to remember to tick down my counters here. So we've got 1 off of Sinister Echoes and 1 off of Virulent Blood. Slowly buying time. After resolving the attack, place the enemy in the same square as the target or an adjacent square if the target's already full. Oh, does that mean he just comes back into my square? Okay, great. Brilliant. Can't get rid of him. He's got his virulent blood attack. Cool. So I guess I'm just gonna, with my 4 actions, I'm just gonna move away, so that means I need to make another evade roll. Ah, I failed! I failed an evade roll. So I'm gonna discard my dagger to instead succeed the evade roll. So I discard this, and when you fail an evade roll, you may discard this to instead succeed it. And because it's a shield item, a defensive item, Chris can roll to keep it. So I'll have a crack and see if I can keep it. 4 up, and he gets to keep it. Otherwise, it's gone. Ah, sad times, it's gone. That's, what kind of item was that? An A. Cool. Okie dokie. So then I've got 3 actions left. So I go 1, 2, 3 into here. And we draw a card to see what happens. Please be okay. Spawn 2 zombies. Oh, it's so not okay. This is the worst timeline. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm out of actions. Oh god. I just lost my dagger too. Cool. Exploring this house has been fun. Thanks, everyone. So, reaction. Now they make an attack one attack that's harder to dodge. But I've succeeded because that's maximum dodge. So I get to move to a space adjacent to them, so I will actually dodge over here, and they will follow me into this corner. So I don't want to try to pick up that item with Zoe. Look at this. Look at this! What a mess this has become. Cornered. Yeah, no, do you think? A vicious snarl sends a shiver down your spine as you realize your foe has found you once. Locate the tile closest to the active character where there are enemies but no characters. Remove an enemy on the tile with the highest threat and place it on this character's tile on the closest spawn. So this guy comes into the room. Cool. Great, now I'm cornered in the typewriter room. Okay, well I think it's shotgun time. So let's shotgun these 2 zombies in my space as action number 1. And let's... Oh, I'm gonna have to draw an encounter card. Oh god, is it worth just trying to evade them? I'm gonna try to evade into the space with the typewriter, and then maybe just, like, get out of this room. Well, that's a successful evasion. That's a successful kill, but I'm not attacking because of Sinister Echoes. So I just evade into here. And then action number 2, I'm going to use the typewriter, which just resets the tension deck. So I'm just going to get these all cleared and shuffle them back in, because that's a lot of green here. And I'm probably going to regret this later on, but maybe I won't. And then with 2 actions left, I'm just going to run out of this room. 1, 2. The typewriter is gone, and so is the ink ribbon. Yes, exactly. I wrote the zombies an angry worded letter. Shouldn't typewriter rooms be safe? Yes, Alessandra, they should be. I do think there are some typewriters, actually, in the original game that are in rooms with enemies. They're not all in safe rooms, I don't think, but I can't remember. There's definitely always a typewriter in a safe room, but I think there are typewriters that are also not in safe rooms. so. Oh my god. Right. I've got so many zombies and enemies coming at me. This is an outrage. I've got so much ammo, but I can't use it because of Sinister Echoes. God, I hope I'm remembering to remove all of these tokens at the correct times. The good news is, now that I've reset this, I'm less likely to see these two again. And I genuinely think Sinister Echoes is actually the worst tension card I've seen so far. Alright, so that's done. Yeah, so then the enemies react, and we're just gonna get, this one moving up one to here, this guy moves one here, and these two move one. So there's a whole ton of them about to come out that door and get me. They're like, get him! They should have attacked, because of their enhanced ability. So, let's go back to this attack here. I've got 2 dice. I've successfully evaded the attack with just enough. However, because of their assault, they all then end up in my space. And this is still a reaction phase, right? So now, they're all in my space, and I have to draw the top card from here, which is, we know, Vigor Mortis, which means that they now all perform a reaction, which is just one massive attack. Which, incredibly, I've successfully evaded. So I get to move out of their space over to here. But then, because of the attack, they all follow me. That was... well, I got off lightly, sort of. Because this is much worse than the situation I was in before. And we don't see what the next 2 cards are. I mean, we sort of know what they are, but that's fine. Alright, so we've only got 1 more turn of Sinister Echoes and 2 more turns of Virulent Blood, which is good because it means we can actually start to... isn't Vigor Mortis... it doesn't come out the deck, does it? No, only at higher levels. Okay, so... I mean, we're going to have to evade out of their space, simply because I can't be dealing with Sinister Echoes still. So I guess what we have to do is run down the corridor, pick up that B item, which I know is just a first aid spray, a dagger, or... I can't remember what the third thing was. It wasn't very exciting, though. I mean, of course, we've still got at least 1 good shotgun shot as well. So I think we just run away down the corridor and then just start blasting them when they all come chasing after us. So here's hoping we can get a good escape. So 1 action for evasion. I don't know if that cuts it. Oh. Okay, yes, actually that does cut it. But also, I should definitely have taken at least 1 damage earlier. Because I was confusing this result and the other result. Sorry. Sorry for all the confusion, everyone. Nope, I failed both attack rolls. Because I confused the half-good symbol with the good symbol. So... just to, because this has not really come up yet so far. I've been relatively good at sort of avoiding damage and all that kind of stuff, but it's really bad. So, actually, where we're at is I should have taken 2 health. And then I've just succeeded my evade roll. So that was for the 2 attacks from the zombies when they got me through the door, and then again when they got me up here. And now I've successfully evaded to here. And I've got 3 more actions, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. And now I'm basically caught in a dead end with no health. I just gotta hope that next turn when I start blasting, I can get some hits. But for now, it's tension card. So, so basically the way it works is enemies, zombies in particular, they just kind of gang up and do one attack. So if it's just one enemy, you just need this symbol to evade. If it's 2 enemies, you need this symbol. And if it's 3 enemies, you need this symbol. And I was confusing these two. The other thing is that bigger enemies require better symbols. So it's not always the same way, but that's how it works with zombies for sure. Alright, so then it's enemy reaction step, so he's going to move up to here, and they're going to move up to here, and at least they're out of range for their attack. It's not good, though. Alright, tension card. Please be kind. Oh no, I know it's not kind, because I've already seen. Also, though, Sinister Echoes is over. And I've only got 1 more turn of Virulent Blood as well, which is basically fine. But I know that I can't remember what this one is now. I'm so distracted by my... Oh yeah, cornered. Okay, yeah, so actually this zombie... this zombie just appears here. Oh my god, I'm in so much trouble. I should just run back through that door and shut them all up in here. The problem is I need to go through that door, I think. What am I even doing in this mission? I should just leave. I can't leave yet. I need to explore all of the rooms and all the cards. I need to go through that locked door they're all in front of. Okay, so action number 1. Shoot the pack of 3 zombies with the shotgun. So I'm targeting 1 zombie in that pack with the shotgun. So I'm down to 4 shotgun shells left. I might actually have to use many shotgun shells here. But ideally, I just roll 1 of this symbol and they all die. So here we go. This is big play. Oh no, actually we should shoot the guy with the pistol first. My bad. Let's just put that back up to 5 because he's going to react and move into my space. They're all going to react and move towards me as well, but I have a bit more time. So, first action, 3 pistol bullets into the zombie right in front of me. Oh god. Actually, no. Do you know what? Even before I start shooting, let's pick up the item in my space, because they're not going to react to that. And it could be the first aid spray. I don't have enough actions to kill everyone. It's not good. Come on, first aid spray, first aid spray. Oh, it's a lighter. I don't need this lighter at all. This is completely useless. I'm just going to discard it. Oh my god. That was the worst. That's the worst. Alright. I really needed the first aid spray. I could legit die. Alright, action number 2. 3 bullets into the zombie right in front of me. Did I do it? No, I just knocked him back 1. And then all the others react by moving forward. They're now at max capacity on their space. Okay, here's what we do. We just fire the shotgun into that crowd until they're all dead. This is the new plan. It's gotta work. Plus also that means no corpses, which is great. So, action number 3. 1 shotgun shell here into the group. I can't multi-tap with the shotgun. It is what it is. Oh, come on. They kill. Yes! Yes! They're all dead. Boom. Just done. Awesome. Alright. We've got some breathing room. Oh, thank God we brought that shotgun. Good lord. That would have been so bad. Okay, so, 1 action left. Okay, so we actually get to take 4 tokens off supply cache now, because we've just killed 4 enemies, which is good. Because we need more items. I'm just going to ditch this lighter as well. Screw this lighter. I don't need it. I got a lighter. But if I didn't start with a lighter, I'd be really glad to have it. So I think my final action is actually just reload the pistol. So I have a spare inventory space. So that brings me back up to 11 pistol ammo. And that's the end of the round, so Virulent Blood is done. Alright, I'm feeling quite good about this. That was lucky. I mean, we had 2 shots there, but if we didn't get that roll, and the odds were not massively in our favor. I mean, it's a 1 in 6 chance. We probably could have killed a couple before they reached us, but that was very lucky. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Alright, tension card. Right, so if this character leaves their current tile during the next turn, they must draw 2 extra tension cards in the tension phase. Right, so I'm not going to do that, because I don't want to do that. So I'm actually just going to spend 4 tokens on my next turn, because there's no reaction, right? No, there's no reactions to resolve currently. Now, I do need to go back into this room at some stage, but for now I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to open this door and hope this isn't just full of zombies as well. I need actually to go and get a first aid spray, so this is a bit risky. But I'm also feeling a bit like, oh, maybe I should play it safe, you know? Rather than opening this door, and if there's zombies in there like there was in that other room, the sword room. I think I could take 1 zombie, but if there's a Cerberus or something, I can take 1 zombie. It's probably fine. If it's 2 zombies, I'm gonna be so sad. Nope, it's okay. It's the C item, and 2 encounters. We don't know what they are, but that's fine. They don't trigger yet. So that's okay. Yep. Alright, so where are we at here? Got a little bit of an outdoor garden space. Why not? And this is a orange room with the C item in it. So this is the item that's going to help us unlock more of the level. If we can, well, once we recover it, which we need to. We actually still have quite a lot to do before this is finished, so it's a good thing we found that typewriter and used it when we did, I think. Because we got through so many all clears. Right, but that's the end of my turn, so it's tension card, so we can get rid of Gnawing Fear, because we didn't leave the tile, so we don't have to draw any extras. Gunshots in the distance. Hey! We got... I shuffled so much, you guys saw it. I did it on stream. So this gets rid of another spawning card from here. And it spawned 2 zombies. Which I already had as well, so good. That's 2 spawn zombies in a row. Cool. So, back to me then. And I guess I just go in there and get the item, right? There's not much else for it. The only other option is to backtrack up here and see if we can't get the first aid spray. Which does seem quite sensible, actually, seeing as I have to go back there anyway. Okay, yeah, so here's 4 actions to just go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just 1 encounter card. What's the worst that can happen? Probably this zombie stands up. Okay. Spawn a corpse. At the end of the active character's tension phase, replace each corpse on this tile with a zombie. Oh, that's the worst that can happen. So it's actually just 2 zombies now. Can't catch a break. Okay, so this is gonna be God, the handgun is so bad at killing zombies. But we'll start with a handgun attack. Do we though? Or do we just go straight for... Do we just go straight for the, Or do we just ignore them? I think we might just ignore these ones. Yeah, I think I might just ignore these two. I'm not at critical zombie mass yet, so I might just wait and kill zombies that are worse. So let's instead go 1, 2, 3 to pick up this item. So it is the first aid spray, which is good. So I can now afford to take 1 more damage and heal myself fully, but I do have a full inventory again. And then for my final action, I'm just going to step over here, like this. And then it's tension card. That's good. The zombies are on critical attack mode, though, which is fine, because I've got 4 actions. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to close this door. Oh, they should have reacted, actually, move to here. And then I just run past them. 1, 2, 3. Close the door. And then 4, just, let's get out of here. Attention card. Something unusual awaits in the gloom ahead. Draw a narrative card. Then remove this from the deck for the rest of the scenario. Okie dokie. Please be something relatively manageable. I don't like the sound of this. Your pulse races. Your mind ruled by a dread you cannot shake. You need to escape. Place this card next to your character's profile card with 5 wound tokens on it. While there are tokens on this card, your character can't move into the same square as an enemy or corpse or make attack actions. At the end of each of this character's turns, discard a token. If the final token is discarded, remove this card from the game. If the scenario ends and this card is still in play, remove it from the game. Cool. Great. I mean, this sucks, but also at least it's now. Alright, so the question is, what do we do now? I think we just go get that item A token. And hope it's kerosene, because I can't really carry any... Oh, I've got this useless lighter I can discard. Fine, yep. So... right, well, Chris is having a bit of a mare. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 down to here. I don't want to go in there, just in case it's full of zombies and I can't attack or anything, and then I'm just running back and forth with, like, no health. It does feel like I'm wasting a lot of time, though. Maybe I should just step into there. Maybe the spawn cards will be nice to me. Maybe it won't be nice to me, though. Maybe it will spawn a bunch of, like, really bad things. Alright, here's another tension card. All clear for now. Good night, Alessandro! See you soon. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 back to here. So we picked up item A, and we're going to ditch the lighter for whatever it is. So get rid of this lighter. This is B card, and we can have whatever this is here. Kerosene. Yes, this is what I've been looking for. Okay, some good news. So kerosene says, instead of placing this card in your inventory, place it face up on the square with 3 kerosene tokens on it. A character in this square can spend an action to remove any number of tokens and add them to their profile card. When the last token is removed, discard this. So I'll pick up all 3 kerosene because I have room for it. So that just means I'm still in the room, though, 1 extra space. So there's the 3 kerosene tokens like that. And I can carry more kerosene because I'm playing solo. So I'm just back here in the room. And now it's tension time. But good, that's good. We needed kerosene. Okay, all clear. So that is 2 turns, so we're down to 3 left on Overcome. Isn't it? No, it's 1 turn, right? Yes, that was the first turn of Overcome. Yeah, that's no good, though. I think I just have to go and deal with that room up top. There's not really much else I can do. It'll take me another turn to get there, at least. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, back up to here. So then I can take Overcome down to 3 turns left. We get another tension card. The closest door rattles and shakes, the handle shuddering before being suddenly thrown open. Open the closest non-locked closed door to the character. Of course, this is the one with the 2 zombies behind that I locked in. There's that no escape card from earlier. But that is what it is. Whoosh! There's still time to resolve this, actually, so it's not the end of the world. It's back to me. And actually, I'll just go 1, 2, and close this. And then my third action, I'll step into this room here. So I've got 1 left. And we'll see what encounter cards we get. First one, place a yellow unexplored tile on this token. On this card, I keep having to step in and out of these rooms because of this. Right, and the next one. After resolving all spawn entries on cards drawn on this tile, replace the closest zombie spawn corpse with a zombie. Alright, that's a little bit of a bummer, because that's actually, this one back here gets up, which means there's now 5 zombies on the map, which is going to give us an extra, escalation at the end of the scenario if we don't kill some, but maybe it's okay. At least there's nothing on the tile with us, and we have 1 action left, so we can take 1 more step into the... Because we went 1, 2, 3... Oh no, this is 4. That was 4 actions. So Overcome ticks down to 2 left. We draw another tension card. Now, I just need to double check this scenario, right? It definitely says all exploration tokens. If each exploration card has been drawn, yes, we've done that. All unexplored tokens have been discarded, and item C for the scenario has been collected. So unexplored tokens, is that exploration tokens or item tokens? No, unexplored tokens are very specifically these colored tokens. So, sadly, yes. We have to do them all. Even the ones that the game keeps putting back into the game. Okie dokie. So, right, I'm on tension card, aren't I? All clear with a zombie, worse zombie attacks. So, alright, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the end of that. So, Overcome takes back down to 1, and we can draw a tension card. All clear. Alright, so we go 1, 2, and draw item C, which will help us to unlock something else in the house. What could it be? Let's find out. Something useful for you and me. Herbicide! If the first floor West B scenario has already been completed, this card can be used to retrieve and resolve the something mission card. Well, it hasn't. First floor West B scenario is still locked up. But we definitely need that, so we'll hang on to that. Right. And then I have 2 more actions, so we just start getting out of here. And then we can get rid of Overcome. An overcome is removed from the game, so I'm actually going to put it back in the box. Because it says... Yeah, remove this card from the game. So I've got some narrative cards that are not yet in the game. Now I've got one that's out of the game. Okie dokie. And now it's time for attention card. Alright, this is... We're being rewarded for resetting our tension deck earlier. So we've got 4 left. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's back to tension card. We're almost done. It's all clear still. So it's going to be 1 step back into the room to resolve this explored token that we have to do. Which reveals... nothing. It was empty, just like we thought. So we can leave. So that's 2 actions. We've got 2 more. We'll start heading this way to get the rest of the scenario. So next tension card. Still all clear. So 1, 2 into the room here. Encounter says... Locate the closest tile to the active character that contains 1 or more enemies and at least 1 locked door opens. That contains 1 or more enemies and at least 1 non-locked closed door. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's actually just going to be this door opens, which has no effect. Because these guys actually have an open door. It's this one that's closed, so they're not linked. Locate the closest tile to the active character that contains 1 or more enemies and at least 1 non-locked closed door. Open every non-locked closed door on the tile. That's fine. This card can never open that door, though. Because this tile doesn't have any enemies on it. So, I mean, this card is kind of... Because these guys are kind of locked up further away from me, so it's okay. Right. I can't carry anything else. So the question is, do I use the first aid spray and grab that A token? Or do I just kind of cut my losses and continue? I'm kind of happy with what I've got, so I kind of just want to sort of resolve the mission. I'd like to kill a few of these zombies before I wrap up the mission, especially because I've got so much handgun ammo currently in the gun. But let's see what comes up in here. So we've got 2 actions left, so we can go 1, 2, and open the door. And then next turn we'll see what's inside. But for now it's tension card. All clear again. Nice, nice, nice. 4 token actions back. So first action, step into the room. Who's in the room? We've almost made it through the encounter deck. A zombie. Blah. And... oh. I miss Brad. He was so helpful before. A zombie in my space. Great. Alright, maybe I'm just going to cut my losses with all these zombies because... I need to kill... Now there's 7. I need to kill at least 3 of them. I could just go back to this room and kill them all, though. I know what that is. That's a dagger. So, yeah, I think I'll just evade out of this room. I have a pretty good chance of evading this zombie. And then I'll just go back here and kill these 3 guys. Go back to this room and just kill these 3 guys. There might be something in here, too. But, then I'll be down to just 4 and we won't get that escalation. Anyway, here we go. Evasion! Ah, I failed! So he hits me. I take a damage. And then the action fails, right? But I get to push him off me. And then I have 2 actions left, so I leave the room and close it. Alright, that didn't quite work out the way I wanted, but sort of still worked out the way I wanted. Alright, don't let's have another no escape tension card, please. Oh no, it's waterlogged. That's fine though. That means this tile and adjacent tiles cannot have corpses burned on it. Also, zombies are on escalated attacks, but that's fine, because this turn is just 4 more actions to go. 1, 2, 3, and 4 opens the door. Now we're going to reveal the final... so one more tension card now, and then we can do the final unexplored token, and then I think we probably need to go take care of some of these zombies, so we don't have a big problem. Uh-oh. The door closest to you rattles and shakes. God damn it, after all my effort. Alright, 4 actions. We'll step into here and see what this is. Spawn a zombie and shuffle any cards that say spawn Cerberuses back into the deck. Do you know what? I'm actually just not going to do... I will do that, I guess. But I don't think I'm going to draw any more of these, unless I get... I'll do it just in case I get a tension card that says to do it. So the zombie will spawn right here in front of me. Great, now I need to kill 4 zombies. There's 8 zombies on the board. It's too many. Too many zombies. What do you think, zombie? I actually don't have... I got to the 2 Cerberuses early, so... there's only 2 cards left here. Alright, so... action number 1 was step into the room. Action number 2 is shoot the zombie. So we're on 11, so we go down to 10, 9, 8, because we're using 3 bullets for sure. Okay, so now I have to do a check to see if I think I can reasonably kill 3 more zombies, or if I just take the hit to the escalation of the dial, because I think this dial is actually really bad, and we want to stop it escalating for as long as possible. Well, he's dead. He becomes a corpse that I can't get rid of, but I also get to take the final token off of the supply cache, which is good. I also realized that I forgot to close the door, so I'll do that right now, because that means that these 2 guys go like this and like this, which I hate, so 3rd action is close this door. And then 4th action, I guess, is step into the space with the corpse. And he might get back up, who knows? But additionally, I get to resolve supply cache, which means because my inventory is full, I can take a card from the top of the A deck and put it into the box. And it is a green herb. That's helpful. So there we go. That's for later. We can take that on a hard mission. Meanwhile, tension card. Oh god, I don't like the look of this. You jump to the sound of breaking glass and prepare for the worst. Draw an additional tension card. I mean, spawn a Cerberus on the active character's tile, spawn an additional Cerberus. 2 Cerberuses come smashing through the windows. Chadicus, if you played the original game, you would remember that actually this is a very dramatic scene near the beginning of the game, where you're like, at the time, in 1994, or whatever, when this came out, you're just walking down this corridor, and then these 2 dogs just jump through the windows, and it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. Now it looks horrifically dated, but back then it was the scariest thing ever. Anyway, I just draw another tension card because I'm still on tension level 1, so I'm okay here. And it's all So it's kind of ironic, really, that this card, which is mimicking something that happens very early in the game, in the original, doesn't actually happen until much later in this. Oh yeah, Michael would be terrified of it. It'd be so cool. Alright, so next turn for me is to step out of this guy's space, so we'll see if he stands up. Oh, he does as well. This is such bad luck. Alright, do you know what? Let's just complete the mission and get out of here. Because, like, this guy gets up, and now I'm just like, forget it. So, do you know what I'll do? I've got 3 actions left. I'll go 1, 2 to open the door, 3 to move into this room where there's no enemies, and now I will successfully complete the mission, which is kind of cool actually, because I did come full circle. This is my starting point down here. So I went all the way around the whole map and came back to where I began. And now I guess I'm leaving this floor with too many zombies in it, quite frankly, but I need to kill 4 of them for this to matter. And I only have 8 handgun bullets to do that. And then I'm gonna have to start using the shotgun ammo, so... No, I'll keep the first aid spray for the future. That's a really good thing to have. I got the herbicide, so we can go and defeat Plant 42 if we need to. I'm disappointed the sword key didn't unlock anything sort of essential. I'm also kind of disappointed that the 2 doors it did unlock didn't even seem to be that meaningful. But that was a very cool scenario, and I really enjoyed it. Very tense, very neat, highly enjoyable. Took a lot of damage. Yeah, that was good. Well, I'll wrap this up off camera, and we'll be back for more Resident Evil at some stage. So if you're enjoying it, if you like the series, be sure to like the video, tell a friend, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. If you want to help support this kind of content, it wouldn't happen without the patrons. So make sure that you say thank you to the patrons of the show, and if you're in a position to be able to help out with that, you can support the show for as little as $1 and gain access to my monthly articles about what I've been playing, gain access to the Discord where we discuss should we play more Resident Evil, and also which scenario should we do next. Speaking of which, I should, just for the sake of a bit of closure, come back down here, and we get to put a token. Sorry you guys can't see these cards too well, but we get to put a token out here. We get to get second floor West B out. Now this is locked with... Oh, there's something else that needs to happen as well, which I really don't like the look of. It says here, add the second floor West B scenario card to the map, which I've just done. This is locked with the dog whistle, I think, which gets us out into the garden, if I remember correctly. So we'll need to get the dog whistle, I think, to get out there. Additionally, though, it says add the tension card number 3 to the deck, which I did catch a glimpse of earlier when I was adding tension card 2 to the deck, and I'm extremely unhappy about, so I'll share it with you now, just because I think you all deserve a little bit of excitement about the possibilities of what might happen in the future. Chadicus, this will mean nothing to you, but to the folks who know the game, it's Crimson Rage. Remove the closest corpse and replace it with the Crimson Head. Oh no. So, if you want to see that content and you want to know what happens, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it, and if you can help support the Patreon, that would be awesome. You can always check out the Patreon. It's as little as $1, and if everyone watching this supported it, I'd probably be full-time on the show. That would be great. Big thanks to Game Topper for the board game table that we play on. We need all the camera equipment set up. We play a lot of big games, so it's helpful to have it, and we're very grateful to them for giving it to us to support the show. If you want to find out more about their products, you can find it out in the description below, and there's possibly a Kickstarter for their stuff live right now, depending on when this comes out, or imminently, because I know that Kevin over at Game Toppers is planning another one soon. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.